Welcome back, everybody. Monday night. I know I was an idiot. I posted that there was no game. I'm dumb. I thought it was an early game, and tomorrow there were two. Oh well, we all make mistakes, but we're here with you right now. Gonna go through the new event today. It's a fun one. It's a little unique. Probably a lot less hole outs in this one with the elevation changes, but it's basically all these big holes with big elevation changes. A couple of announcements to make. Congrats to Steve Beatty. He won the I'm not sure, the Texas State Open, I think is what they were calling it. He took the belt, beat Evan Gossett in the finals. Well done. He was king of the hill. Beautiful work. Makes me regret not going when I could have been playing Steve Beatty in the finals. That would have been a fun day. But next, now we saw the announcement. There's on January 1st, they're announcing big changes in the next future, the future Golden Tee. Guys, I'm going to just say be patient with it. Don't believe everything that you hear. Some of the texts and calls that I've gotten from people about it are, are so ridiculous and scary. Uh, but pay attention. It's good things coming, guys. It's really good things. We're going to really like what's happening. Obviously, with every change, there's probably going to be some things that we don't like. But in this case, I don't see much that we're not going to like about it. I'll give my full faith to Adam Kramer on this one, and we'll see where he goes with it. But without further ado, we will play some home edition events. My recommendation from what I did here is make sure you got 3 drivers in your bag. It's very useful on a couple of holes. And then if you have a 3-driver bag with some extra woods in it too, with like a forward too. Oh, Mike, that would have been nice. Good evening, Neil. So we start with an oldie but goodie, Tundra 18. It's a fun one. You don't have to high tee this every time. When it's short enough that I can hit the 5-wood at it, I'll do the 5-wood backspin because it really will bounce forward enough that I'm not really risking it coming back off the green. But it gives me a chance of making it. If I high tee this, I'd basically have to ultra this shot. So you can get it a ride to go in on that one, actually. No, stuck balls are brutal. Mine was defaulting to darts every game. And if I didn't notice, I played darts, and I think darts are terrible. But I'll get a good look at those very much coming up this week. I don't know if we're gonna do it on Wednesday or Friday. I'm waiting for King to get back from Texas, and then we'll talk about it. I think I need my wife to bring me down some waters and some meal. Let's go here. Yeah, there's a lot less holeouts on this because a lot of elevation changes, obviously. That might be one though. Uh-oh, did I lie? So the one problem, the biggest thing on this is we're hoping that you'll see a Sunnywood hole can be drivable, and there's a hole 16, I believe it is, on Indigo. It might be hole 15 or 14. But that hole's drivable sometimes, in case you didn't know that. I haven't seen it be drivable yet, but I've only played it a couple times. I got my 5 in last night. This one's unique too. All right. The 3-wood will clear this. The 10.5 will clear it too. I don't ever go much higher than that. On this one, you might be thinking about a high tee. But if you high tee it, you're going to be at the back of the green, and then we got this long putt. So I'm going to try to. I gotta hit the 10.5. For the event, it can be 29, I believe. I think I shot a 30 with no holeouts yesterday. We'll see. So I'm one better right now. Ooh, that had a run. Well, I didn't look at the leaderboard, but let's see where I'm at on it. Uh, Let's look. We're pulling it up right now. Okay, I'm at 145, so that would be, and I don't think I'm better than par on. I think I'm better than par on one hole one time. Now this one, I'd love to hit the 10.5, but the 9.5 clears, and so does the 8.5. This hole's a little confusing because when you're looking at it, it certainly looks uphill, but the pin is almost level. It's pretty much level with where we're at. So you can hit the 8.5, the 9.5, or the 10.5. But this hole is specifically why I put the third driver in my bag. I probably could have gone with the 10.5 there, but I wanted to be sure. Hey Jay, how you doing? Okay, another goofy one here. This is a little tricky. This can be a little off. I'm gonna play a low T 5-wood, so I have a. I can't. I'm gonna cut it in. I don't like cutting the 6-wood at this hole ever. The low T will cause this bite to back up a little bit, and I have less risk of flying this. But I am really just trying to get it as close as possible. I possibly could have floated a 6-wood to the left of the hole, but then I'm basically at the risk of overcutting it, hitting the hill, and shooting down to the bottom then, or undercutting it and having it shoot to the bottom. Surprisingly enough, this hole is going to be a hole out look a lot of the times. Just don't overhit it with the height changes. That's it. And then realize that when you're that big of an elevation, you're still going to get a little bite if the wind's nominal. But a lot of you have gotten to see the feel of these elevation changes now more with this year's courses, especially. You get a better feel for what they can do. This hole can be, you can have a sand wedge or I'm hitting a 7-iron here. So we get a little bit of everything here. I didn't even try to get that out right enough. That was bad. All right, so we're one better right now. And we had everything drivable so far. So we got a good look at this one. All right, so we're still going. All right, I got to text the wife. I need some waters. Perfect. Okay. Downhill, up 4. This release won't do much, but we got to get it to move forward a little bit. No, that's the tournament. Oh, and this hole I want the 9.5 in my bag for certain on this one. So you could build a bag without the 8.5, but then you could sometimes lose Sunnywood, that long one that we just talked about going over the edge of the water. Hey Ed, how you doing? But if you're on the right tee box for this, meaning the next one up, so this next one right in front of me here, and I got an outwind, you can hit 9.5 in between the pine trees or the green trees and the trunks of the sequoias on the left. and actually drive this green. I haven't had it set up to be there yet. Well, I had it set up to be there in like the first 3 games, but I wasn't carrying a bag with the 9.5 in it as well. Ooh, I didn't think that was going to snap back with that bite. Okay. You're welcome, man. Um, so you can, if you can get over the edge of the hump without going too far, that's where you'll play this. I think it's going to be close today, and I've won better. So all you got to do is put this ball down here on the fairway. I'll go up as close as I can, and you get a nice shot in. Hey, that's what I'm here for, man. Yeah, Tim, I got a one better. I hold out the second hole, I think. And this is where you can blow it. This is the kind of holes that get your game. I did. I flew it. Oh, it stayed. Nice. Ah. Mm. Now, there's a shot that you can lay it up top. I'd never do it. Never been a fan of it. I'm just gonna nuke this ball down to the left side of the fairway and have a cut shot coming in. Because I can cut it, hit middle of the green, and have it check all the way to that edge. Wow, that ball came off dead straight. That almost missed. Ah, it's not drivable. Okay, so this can be drivable when you're on the front box or the second box sometimes, and you can hit it straight through, straight at it with the 9.5 or the 10.5. I don't like this today, but we're gonna do the 8.5 with this hammer. I don't mind being in the rough here either. It's fine. All right, so we made it. We didn't get the hole out there that I wanted, but we're fine. I'm yelling timber. No, Mark, we weren't able to get connected. We didn't have enough bandwidth at the bar. So I couldn't get connected with SRT going. It's just a. We were trying to, but we just couldn't make it work at the end. All right, so this is going to be. I'm scared of this, guys. I'm scared that Backspin's going to pull this back too far. I was wrong. The Backspin would have been good. Yeah, King was getting pulled. King was getting pulled in multiple directions. Now, if for this hole, okay, my goal is to have the gap. I want to go in the gap between the two biggest rocks on the left, but you don't want to knock it up too close because then you'll get stuck and you won't be able to clear it. So, with the pin, if the pin is on the left, I want to play the gap slightly to the right. The pin's on the right, I want to play the gap slightly to the left. This one's down the middle, so I'm just going to hit this pretty much straight. And you'll see it lined up with the pin pretty well. Now remember, this shot's going to carry, and since it's so high going to the green, if even bite's going to rip like backspin. So now do I hit this with the 5 and hit it solid, or do I just cut it down with that? Let's go with the 5. I whiffed the ball. That's going to be short. I whiffed the fucking ball. Ugh. Might as well try to chush, right? Fucking idiot. I totally whiffed the ball. I should have played up and been safe. All right, downhill quite a bit. Is this going to carry too far? Probably. Let's hit this club. All right, we're going to play it again. We blew it there, though. That's bad. So par there was 29. So I would say that par is 29 on these. It could get to 31 if I'm doing the math right. But par can be anywhere from 28 to 31 on this. Generally, it'll be 28. A lot of the times, 29. Now, I'm worried about flying over this, but we're going to hit it with bite and not crush it, but still give it a ride. I crushed it. Hey, it happens, man. First game of the night, water in it. Beautiful. Yeah, I don't know what this week's going to take. I'm thinking that 150 will cover it. I think it'll be under our 150. Oh, go Josh Allen. Oh, he fell. All right, we're going to hit this with no tee and backspin. But we're going to smoke this ball. This one's going to be close to not getting there. Nope. Yeah, this is trouble. All right, we'll try to make this anyway, though, because we're on the cliff. Yeah, we had to try to make it. Now we got to restart. Ooh, I've blown hole one twice in a row. That's not good. My thoughts were the guy I wanted to win won. I'm excited for beating. The selfish me thoughts were like, God damn it. Why am I not there winning this tournament right now? All right, this is another high T5 wood, but we're going to lay off some this time. Yeah, Oh, that's the other news too, guys. So on the stream too yesterday, I heard people were talking about Peggott Tour being gone. That is incorrect. They're still going to be around. Yeah, he. But let's pretend I'm Sean Gervais. Yeah, but he used stouts, so they don't count. Touchdown. All right, 7 wind. This ball's going to be more than a tee. So I got to push this a little left with backspin. I mean, I don't even know if I hold out that much more with stouts. Just that much more consistent. But there are shots that are exceptionally easier without stout. But hey, it's a different. I don't think it's as game breaking as much as we think they are. It definitely is. It does make some games parts of the game easier. But for top players, I don't know if it's as big of a deal as we make it out to be. Good job, Kevin. Yeah, it's important. Honestly, the 9 wood with how high it gets is huge. All right, we're gonna go straight for the hole out here. This is probably going over the edge if it doesn't go in though. Oh my God. Do I have the home edition? Well, yes, I do have one. If you mean, do I have a Go? No, I don't have a Go. This is a home edition. Oh, why? Oh, thank you. Thanks, babe. Yeah, Dave, this is the home edition that we're playing on right now. It is really that cutting or no cutting. Now, because to be quite honest with you, when you get to a certain skill level, cutting into a 7 wind and cutting into a 14 mile per hour wind really isn't that big of a difference. It really isn't. Is it? Is it different? Yeah, it absolutely is. Is there more chance of risk on it? Yeah. Oh, nice. Welcome to the club, David. But does it take some hazards out of play? That's where it comes into play. But I mean, a 14 wind and a 7 wind, it's just a little bit more cut or a little bit less cut. Now, where it does come into play is since you only have to do your cuts to the tip of the B and the tip of the C, that's the increments. That's fine tuned in there. And our hands are not designed to make fine tuned pullbacks like that. I wish there was a way I could turn backwards and thumb my pullbacks. That would be kind of sick. And actually, that would be a fun game to play. Like, stop every hole when I'm pulling back, turn around, and thumb it back to my backup to my to do my backswings. It would be pretty silly. But you're more accurate with that than with my hand. Ah, all right. Well, we got a one better going. Edward, absolutely not. Any real Golden Tee player, the Go is not a substitute for it, and it's not marketed as to be one. And the online capabilities are not going to even be close to what you can do with this. I don't believe you'll have events, and I don't believe that you're going to have invites. I could be off on that one, but I mean, it was marketed to be like a tailgating type machine, right? That's really it. It's not marketed to build a stand and put it at your house like that, but it's supposed to be something that you can tailgate or move to parties and things like this. It's not meant to replace the home edition. And to be quite honest with you, for me, it just doesn't. It wouldn't work. Even if I built a stand for it, I'd have to build something so sturdy that I wouldn't be moving around. For the casual type player, it's a great piece of equipment. And I would have to say that Don would have agreed with exactly how I described that. The other thing is, I still don't think it's going to have holes up to the current year. I think it's going to be online, and you'll be able to play your maybe even invites with it. But it's going to be you're going to be a year behind on all the updates. So for that reason alone, it will stop you from competing with it. Oh shit! I didn't need to high tea that, did I? Dude, that came off like clean. Hmm. So David, you're getting the signal straight from the machine here. So I'm pulling a feed out and splitting the HDMI out, running to a stream machine, and then running to my TV. So you're getting the full 1080p. I think it's at 60 frames per second, coming straight to the feed. King would know the numbers better than I do. No, I missed one. Well, it was clean. It was clean, Corey, but the first hole on Sunnywood was not drivable. But I have all 29s up, I believe. No, I got a 30. I'm basically going for 30s or better. Put it that way. All right, this is ugly. But I have a Samsung 55-inch UHD for my machine. I didn't need. You don't need the 4K. It's nice because it upscales a little bit, but it's really not. You don't notice any difference. Come on, come back hard. Nope. So basically, Corey, if that hole isn't there and I miss one, I DNF. If that hole isn't there and I'm clean, I'll still play it out because I can. One hole out, two hole outs can happen. Three, I'm pushing it. Nope, that's bad. Shit. But David, if you think of it this way, you're getting the exact signal that you're getting on your machine going to the TV. Even if it's a Go, even if it's a full HE, even if it's commercial, we're all using the same video card and putting out the same signal. Well, if you have the top video card or newer machines. Yeah, see, this makes this. Now I have to hold out at least once to get to 30. I mean, at least once to get to 29. Yeah. Well, and once you start getting, I mean, at the distance we are away from it, when you get 1080p at that distance, you're starting to be able to see pixels. At least I think so. But once again, we're not. It's not being sent out in 4K at all. All right, we're gonna backspin this one. We got to try to make this. Hmm. All right, we got that. See, I wish I had a forward in this bag, but my 3 driver bag doesn't have one. It would be a good idea to have it, but oh, we can't move it there. We got to sign in for a list. Now, Corey, this will make this one bothers me, right? It did it give me the 5 wood off the tee because I thought that we're aiming it out to the fairway, but if it gave me the 5 way off the tee, let's say roughly half the time. I mean, it's got to be on the middle or the front tee box, so it could be 2/3 of the time. And really, with stouts, if you're on either of the front two tee boxes, it is drivable. It's just only the back tee box that it's not. Now, if we go to price play on it, I don't know if that would ring true. Okay, fun. Okay, good. Then if it's, I thought it started with the 5 wood, to be honest with you, but it didn't. All right, so that still rings true. God, it keeps putting you in between distances because high tee. If I hit this full with the high tee, I'm long. I think I'm going to be short with the medium tee bite, but let's see. But it's good to get it. It's good to get your bearings right. No, not at all. All right, so we know that a medium tee with 4 outwind, let's say, nominal wind out, you can land that 380 without a problem. Do I think there will be something like that? I don't see why they wouldn't. To be honest with you, I don't see. I could easily see Home Edition having its own version of Prize. I mean, really, what we already do once a week, we have those once a month or every twice a month. Events turns into a single play thing, right? So, I mean, why wouldn't we just have that going all the time? It's more money in their pocket. It doesn't make sense not to, and I have to see it coming. Now, I know that they're still on the kick of saying they don't want to affect their bar business. I think here we're getting closer and closer to the point that the vending model is going to be kind of obsolete. But when you're releasing the new platform, they need people to buy anything. So when they do decide to do something like that, who knows? But I would have to say that we'll have some sort of closest to the pin game, a Freaky Friday type thing, maybe even a money shot for the home edition. It would make sense, right? Serves me right. Ah! I thought that was going. God, I wish I had a forward right now. Well, hi Gator, how you doing, bud? All right, I'm gonna play this until I put up at least a 30. Hopefully a 31, but I want to put up another 30 before I'm done here. We'll stick around. So on a hole like this, guys, I'm not using my bite or backspin to uh for the distance. We're getting close, Neil. I'm close, but King wants to pull it together a little nicer. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I don't think I can get it there. No, that's not the right box. It's got to be the front one. Hey, okay, we're getting close. All right, 8 wind, big directional on this. I think I can do this. Push it back right a little bit. Nope, I was way off. That 9 would not turn enough at all. Okay, well, it's good to know. I gotta quit it. So, how many of you guys watched the Texas tournament? Oh, sorry, Frown. It should have had a Twitch notification. I definitely put it out on Twitch. But you know what's funny? Now that I'm looking, it might not have. And it did not. Okay, here we go. Twitch didn't turn on. I'm turning Twitch on right now. Yeah, great. It was great fun. I love when people that I mean that aren't the bangers win. Now let's give Beanie a little bit, dude. The guy since COVID has been playing quite a goddamn bit on his home edition, dude. It's elevation changes. So it's holes with gigantic elevation changes, Jeremy. I mean Gator. Yeah, I watched a bit of it too. It's so weird. I know I stream. I have a real hard time watching other people play Golden Tee. I get frustrated. Like, what is he doing? That's the wrong shot. I can't do it. It gets me almost angry. All right, Twitch should be up and running now. Sorry about that. Oh, come on, get it! Ah, yeah, that was a little weird. I'm surprised that Twitch didn't turn on. But when so King and I use the same restream. If I But so when he goes to tournaments, he's putting it all on Golden Tee TV. So I must not have turned it on once I reconnected everything. Dude, that was baby feathered on that, man. Absolutely different styles of play. Hey, one of the things I get jealous about when I see is how good at chushing Evan is. I mean, mine is a freaking mystery if I could chush that day. Those guys that chush like them, it's kind of ridiculous. You, yeah, yeah. All right, pins up front. This is when this hole sucks, to be honest with you, because you don't want to lay off of it. If you lay off of it, you're gonna hit the face. Mm. Ah, not drivable again. Fun. Wow, I didn't see the end of that Washington game. I didn't realize they won. I had to go out and get Chinese food. Yeah, it was off. Sorry, From. My bad. And there's my Twitch notification too. It just came through my headset to configure it. Yeah, this sucks. I basically need an extra hole out. Washington, I hate to say it, this NFC East teams are starting to play a little bit. But as much as Pittsburgh's start was that good, they have problems on that team just like every other team. Um, their schedule has been very favorable, let's be honest. I pushed it too far. See, now I'm trying to hole everything out, and I'm going so hard at every hole. No, god damn, what did Betty still have? Like 8 carries for 5 yards? Hey Sean, how you doing, bud? Um, yeah, I did win the ball one last week. I was only I mean, so I put up a 5 better and 4 2 betters. Wait, was it 4 2 betters? I put up a 5 better and I'm sorry, and 3 2 betters and a 1 better. And I just stopped and I was waiting to see if anybody would come up to me. Will came up to me one time and I just went and came down and put up another 2 better. After that, I was good. All right, here we go. We're going to stick this one tight. We'll go with the 6-wood high tee this time. How is that short? All right, hold this up now. God damn, I'm getting killed on this hole. So when you're on this stuff, it's Cliff. Cliff is fairway. Just know that. Cliff is fairway. How did that not drop? Ah. I don't know. I don't know. I didn't look what this week's was. Let's see what this one's looking like, because that will kind of determine. Price pool's the same as last week. I think the price pool's been pretty standard. I think they're doing okay on these. Even last week, they'll be fine. So, Tony, the problem with that is you have to go into one of the games that you played on it and and go to your game and play. It's kind of goofy, but you have to go to one of your games and click on it. So go to your events on the app. I'll go to home, and then go to My Events, click on one of the games that you had in it, and it will give you the updated leaderboard. That's got a chance. I know, that's kind of annoying. I wish you could have past weeks. All right. We just watched how we played this one last time and almost made it. Let's try it again. Soft thumb, release, little right. I didn't hit that hard. Yeah, I don't like that thing there, and I don't like that I can't see my invites anymore on. Yeah, I don't know why, dude. He's okay. I'm a Hawk guy, man. I miss the Hawk. All right, so 4 wins with the low T6. I got to move them all the way over. So that number on that hole is a 4 win moves it to the full distance. It's stuff like that when you remember that'll help you pick up strokes moving forward on. Yeah, he got. Oh god. And I used to when I was living in Minnesota, I'd go to pretty much every Sox Twins game just so I could go see my Sox. And I was that asshole with those Sox jersey, Sox hat, and I'd be, you can put it on the board. It was awesome. It was a blast. This sucks. All right, we got to high tee this one. And I don't need nobody else. God, this isn't there again. Shit. It was awesome watching a fan too. Like he would be very Homer. Yeah, sorry, dude. Megan Trainer. If she comes up on a playlist, she got to get skipped. I can't deal with that chick. Hawk was awesome. Anybody that disagrees is not correct because he knew baseball so well too. What did I just? How did I just leave that short? All right, we'll make this. We'll make it. I'm not DNFing it. All right, so who thinks that the Jets called that defense to lose that game on purpose? I've watched it a few times, and I just can't. I can't believe that they did. What player on that team would actually fucking agree to do that? Oh God. Yeah, he does, right? That's the way he plays defense. But okay, the funniest thing about it is that middle linebacker. A tweet I saw was they had the middle linebacker spying Derek Carr like he was Mike Vick in his prime, and if you look at it, he absolutely was spying him, and I have no idea why. What did they fire him? Hey, didn't we say that about Miami this year? The NFL's kind of crazy, guys. We really don't know what a good team is all the time. I mean, I thought Miami was set up to be one of the worst teams in the league. And what are they, 8-4 now? With that shit quarterback too is a terrible quarterback. Hey, Ants, how you doing? No, not at all. I'm not. I hate to say it. This week's game was the first week I haven't said we should fire our coaching staff in a while. Coaching didn't lose us that game for once. I mean, that a strip sack at the end was kind of bad luck. It happens. I don't even blame Trubisky for that. No, I was actually, the Bears played a solid game this weekend. I was actually quite pleased watching it. Michael, how you doing? And I'm sorry, guys. I see very great potential in Trubisky, and I doubt he ends up with the Bears in the next year. No, look. I don't think we're a good team. We're not really a good team. I think that this week, though, we looked like a good team for most of the game. We got really conservative at the end of the game and let them have like a touchdown too easily. And then, I mean, a strip sack, they happen sometimes, dude. The strip sacks happen. I can't really get mad at that. It wasn't a poor decision. It was a good defensive play. That's You can get mad at quarterbacks for making. Oh God, yes. Oh God, yes. Trubisky over Foles all day long. The only advantage that Foles has is he's been in the NFL longer. He doesn't make good decisions back there, dude. Yep, they actually did. It's still nasty. It's always nasty. But I mean, when are we going to put something behind it? I think the last time my Bears offense was good, we had Eric Kramer at the helm. You're right, and they need a quarterback with a threat to run, so that you have to have that guy watching for that. Otherwise, our line gets beat constantly. Mont was good, but it just shows Cordell Patterson was good. I would like to see other receivers start stepping up a bit more. I got a feel like, I mean, Komet started stepping up a bit too. Where the hell is Jimmy Graham? I mean, what the hell is that guy even doing on our team? But those are the kind of decisions that make us realize our organization is absolute trash. Like, okay, we're gonna sign Jimmy Graham for, I mean, way more than we should have, and then we're gonna draft another tight end. Why did I know that putt was gonna break harder than it? Oh yeah, of course I did. I watched it quite a bit. We were trying to work on to get me to commentate for it. Uh, it was pretty bad, dude. No, it was really bad. Our defense scored a shit ton of points that year, Jonathan. That was a defensive year. We made it to the Super Bowl on defense. I think at one point in time, our defense had as many touchdowns as our offense during that season. The Cutler Forte team, I want to say it was with Brandon Marshall, and maybe the first years that we had when we had Alshon as a young guy, they were really good too. And I'm here's another thing. I'm of the impression that Cutler was a good quarterback for the Bears. His major problem to me was he got used to getting hit all of the time because once again our offensive line was junk, and he got happy feet and he stopped using mechanics and threw with his arm all the time only. The problem was is he had the best arm in the NFL when he was in the NFL. And people didn't like his. They said he had an attitude problem on the side. None of the players ever said that. All of the players loved him. They just didn't like his looks on the sidelines. I mean, I think there was a playoff game too. It was a playoff game where coaches pulled him because he was injured, and the whole world was like, "Oh, he should have stayed in the game," but they wouldn't let him. He tried. But his look, he just never had that look, like that fiery attitude. Yeah, very punchable. Yep. But a lot of Montgomery looking good is because he's finally learning, and it took him forever to do this. That you cannot dance behind the line of scrimmage. You have to find your hole and then you dance. Yeah, but that was the coaches. Yeah, that was the coaches pulling him. They wouldn't let him back in the game. So it was, and they panned him for it. That one, Adam. Yes, and of course his coaching staff didn't really back him up hard on that one either. All right, there we go. We got a drivable one. Yep. All right, we're gonna hit the 10.5 here and see if we can get it up. Hey, Drew. I honestly think this hole might be a little downhill. The optical illusion makes it uphill, though. Oh, yeah, we did, Drew. Well done. We loved it. All right, we're flipping this. Here's another issue, too. On these old courses, it doesn't move, it doesn't change the distance when you move a tee on the when you're using a tee. So, like that, when I moved it to the back end, it still told me my distance was the same. And I mess up on that quite a bit, like judging my distances after I use a tee. All right, we're gonna low tee this. That's why we low teed it. All right, so Calcuttas are generally this, and it'll be changed depending on number of people in the tournament. But in general, everyone buys the everyone goes up for auction, right? You get to pick a player. So like it'll go in alphabetical order, and the bids go in. If you buy that player, and they have to get in the top four. And if you get top four, you take 40% of the pot. If you get first, you take 40%. If you get second, you get 30. If you get third, you get 20%. If you get fourth, you get 10%. They do things like blind bids. It really doesn't matter what the blind bids are, but it does increase prize pool because let's say the first bid they do is a blind one where you bid and then get to pick whoever you want, right? So let's say, I mean, you bid and you're going to buy you want Gossett. Well, at that tournament this weekend, you knew he was going to be a blind bid. So you have to bid up, but somebody else could win that bid and then take somebody else they think's going to win. So it'll actually get a little bit more intrigue going. Puff and I used to, when I'm there, depending on how I'm feeling about it, but I generally buy quite a few. Puff and I had a really good system that everybody ended up looking at us at the end because we would own like a quarter to half of the field. But that was only because in our system that we had, we'd pick two or three top guys that we think were going to finish in the top four. But with how Golden Tee is, you have to make sure the other people's values go up. They go up high enough that the prize pool makes it viable for the amount of money that you spend. But in that case too, you overbid on some people, and then you end up getting them. So we'd end up with more people than we wanted. But we had a run there where we took out of like in 4 straight tournaments, we took 3 out of the 6 payouts. And then we had one where we got done and we had like 40% of the field, and that was bad. But if for the most part we would make, I don't know, we were probably making 10. We'd probably earn 10 cents for every dollar that we put in. Yeah, we don't want to hit that. This is a long one. Baby, who? Mhm. Robbie Gold. Well, but that last guy won't go to 2K most of the time. It's typically the last guy in every Calcutta is Al Zarul. And ain't nobody paying 2K for him. You can hardly get it over 100 for Al. I mean, since the last guy, it's Z is the last thing. Al's the only Z. Ain't nobody buying that clown for that much. Plus, half the people already have their guys that they're buying, so they walk away from the Calcutta at that point. But it sounds like we are. If Yeah, I think CJ went for 2K, but it sounds like it is a go for the Pegget stop in Orlando this year. So that'll probably be early February, maybe late January, but we don't know for sure yet. But Milwaukee, March 11th through 14th is there already. Yeah, that is already set. Milwaukee's they're doing it. Now we don't know if Watches can be a part of these because he's got some health issues. He said, but Paige and Russ can handle most of it, and I'm sure that some of us will help out if they need to. Oh, I thought I yanked that. I think I'm on a good game here. I think I'm on a 30 pace. Mm. Yeah, I'm on a 30, I believe. Is this there? That is not there. Damn it! I need another hole out. All right. Five out. I don't like this. All right, we're gonna fight this. I wanted to hit this with nothing and let it run, but yeah, I could have probably. All right, so Eagle 30 for 30. Move on to my invites. Let's get this bad boy. Okay, got the gap pretty good. I should have a 3-wood in. Yep, perfect. This is just how I want it. Well, hi, Alan. And thanks for checking in, Steven. How you doing, bud? Oh, God. Bad thumbs. Bad thumbs, but we got the 30. That should put me to 147 is my guess. Maybe 140, 46. No, that'll up me 2. So we're at 147, I believe. All right, so we'll take a stop at this. Well, right now they're keeping the same location, but St. Louis County is completely shut down. They're waiting for more of it. If you looked at Watch's post, he's planning on They're planning on going with 5 tournaments this year, unless something reopens with that. And I'm sure Watches wants to see if there's any fallout from Dallas, if anybody gets sick or anything like that too. Well, we got some invites I got to knock out here. Yeah, we were at one point we were doing really well, and then we kind of stopped doing it that way. All right, what do we got here? I don't want to play a par 3 right now. All right, we're gonna play this. I don't know who I'm playing here, but this is the non-handicap. I think I get Paul Dennis on. I'm scared about the first tournament and what's going to happen there, because I'm thinking to myself like, okay, I'm going to be good this year and actually like be sane at these tournaments and go and really try to win real hard. And then I know what's going to happen is I'm going to get there and be so excited, and I'm going to just go shit town. Neil, I'm sure he could, but you can participate though. That's the whole thing. You're gonna get to play like you get to play the qualifier. You get to play in match play a few times. Uh, and it's really, and then you get the handicap tournament too. Most likely, if you can follow people around in the handicap tournament, you basically win your entry fee. So all you've really got to do is for Golden Tee, just make it a small weekend vacation and earmark yourself for $150 of Golden Tee entertainment expense. That's it. That's all you got to look at it. Call it an entertainment expense. You'll get better for one, and you'll have a blast. And I'm sure that the word of mouth will be doing to the pagan events. I'm sure I'll come up with something to for entry fees or to put up some like a hotel stay, something like that. Neil, you don't owe me nothing, man. Those tabs, I don't think I'm very stingy with the bar tabs. I'm gonna have to start getting stingy if I don't decide to start finding a job soon, though, or at least start actually going out and playing commercial. Get in the hole, one time. Ooh. Well, I well absolutely will be going to. I will go to Milwaukee. Absolutely, it's too damn close. It's cheap. It's easy. Um, I don't know. I would be hesitant on Orlando, but not anything to do with COVID or anything like that. I don't know. For the amount of money that it costs when I go there, they don't do enough for me. Uh, oh, absolutely, Illinois will, but there's no tournaments in Illinois. Is strong enough. Sometimes I feel like enough. I would like to see the Florida tournament add 10K bare minimum. But now though, with after everybody being shut down like they were, I don't know if the bars will have that much money to add in, so you can't look at it like that anymore. I guess. Yes, Peggott will be doing Milwaukee. If you guys check out the Golden Tee fan page on Facebook, Watch us put out a long post today about everything that they're doing, so I don't have to repeat all of it. No, Wisconsin will not shut down. Absolutely not. would need to have half their people die. There are other ones out there. For instance, the last one I went to was the Carolina Clash, and that was run by Chris Longino, and it was at Galloway's Spar and Grill, uh, with the Muse brothers, Bill and Mike Muse. How you doing, gentlemen? Now, typically that tournament would have been a stop on Peggott, but Peggott is being they're more concerned about COVID. So, and I get it, they should be. I mean, as much as I love you guys, our health is worth more to me than playing a Golden Tee tournament. Well, at least we took some precautions there. Obviously, as the night went longer and we got drinker, uh, oh, I had a great time. Absolutely. I don't like the afterwards. I don't like the fact. There's just some other things behind it. I really think. Oh, for fuck's sake. That was all me. I don't understand how we bring 100 and some people to a bar and every table in the place is fucking covered with filth. Like, I can't find a place to put a drink down because they only had two people working for us. Now, this is a place that's had that tournament for 10 years now. He knows what goes on. The fact that we didn't have enough servers there was more than an oversight. It's a slap in the face. And it is a lot worse right now. And I don't see it getting better honestly, I don't see it getting better until this time next year, maybe earlier than that, maybe fall. But I don't understand it. Like, and I don't mind paying full price on drinks and not having great drink specials for these tournaments. I'm all for it. But you damn sure better add more money to the pot. And that's one of the lowest added monies to the tournaments of all of them. So those kind of things kind of irk me in the end. That's what. Wow, I'm giving this away. You're welcome, Paul. Fucking. And those are just personal opinions there. I don't know. Hmm. Yeah, this isn't good. I lost this. But I mean, put it this way, Gator, I'll have a good time because I love the people, us people, right? Like I love us, so it doesn't really matter. We'll have a good time anywhere. I'm still gonna voice my opinion about. I don't like. I want us to be treated like the. I mean, they're lucky to have us. It's not the other way around, and we should be treated as such. Yeah, I mean, you were there. You saw. Look at. I mean, during matches in the back, I'm literally cleaning off a table so I have a place to put my drink down. Huh? That's crazy. And that's why I'm making a point to go to Milwaukee 100% because not only the drink specials are great and everything, you tell Stefan something, and it gets done. You're set. He takes care of it. I tell Stefan, hey, I need to have my purple Mike's my Henry's grape sodas, and he goes out to the store and gets it for you. What in Florida? I also specifically don't like being told the next day that I can't get so drunk and I blacked out. But then also being told that while I was blacked out, it was okay for me to order $300 worth of car bombs. That's fine. But I'm too drunk. No, absolutely, you shouldn't have. And that's why Peggott does a good job because you shouldn't. You should be focusing on the gold. I've been to enough of them that I have a basis to judge them on. Well, I'll give Beatty this. He wins a tournament, but he certainly sucks at fantasy football. He's getting smoked today. Oh, nice. Good John. Let's see. I gotta look. I want to look to see where we're at with this one. Bad fantasy this year. Ooh, yeah. All right, Josh Allen. Thank you. Finish that one off. That's over. Still got Dobbins left. Yeah, I probably will because I want to. I got to get out of here. I want to go places. Oh, dude! And then when I saw Evan that day that morning when I saw Evan's picture on Thursday of him at the tournament. Oh, be damn sure that I had a ticket ready to buy and I was going to try to make it. Ah, that's a good Beasley plays putting up a number. Um, well, Waller I had going too, and I mean, I'm in a ton of leagues, but this year's leagues were not just everything bad. Puff, you're going to end up making the playoffs, right? In the 500 league. And deleted. No, it's not top three in each division. It's the top one in each division, and then the next four. No, it's just the first the one seed in each division get a bye, and then the next four teams make it. Damn it! I need to hit green first. I have a league that I'm in that I'm going to finish 10-3, and I'm in fourth place. I don't know how that can happen. And a team Hefe from Richmond somehow manages to miss every draft in this league, like every year, and he's going to be 12-1 with an auto drafted team. Yeah, 12-1 with an auto draft team. That's pretty goddamn good. All right, let's guys. I didn't realize I'm on a number right now. Let's see if we can make this one and get up to a 3 better. Hi, Danny. You know what? I don't know. Normal payout. He's got it. If you look on the PegTour.com, PEGTtour.com site, I think he breaks it down on there. To be quite frank with you, I go to the tournaments and I just, at the end of it, if I come back even, breaking even after everything, I'm happy. It's not life changing money by any means. Yet. I have a feeling that next year. Hmm, too much. Shit. We found love. Right. Did you mean to land in the rough on hole? What's hole 10? I'm not sure what hole 10 was. Um, was that the hole out? Okay. I don't know what is hole 10 on this course. I don't remember. If it was a good shot, that's what I intended to do. If it was a bad shot, then absolutely not. Yeah, I'm trying to think of what I did and what the intent was. Mm. Oh, Beasley almost just got another touchdown. I'm having trouble even picturing the hole. The fuck? That's awesome. Well, that's great. There's no way I didn't hit the start button there. That's fucking fantastic. I I can't even picture what hole 10 is. I have no idea what hole 10 is even. I really have no idea which one. Which one is 10? Which one did I don't remember. That sucks though. That non-teed 18. All right, we're gonna play Baja again. I get to see 10. I get to play this again because I want to see what 10 is. Yeah, no, I'll see it in this game. Wait, can I do it on here? No, I can't roll back on what I'm watching from. Friend? Oh! Well, tell your wife I said hi, Neil. If I'm right, her name is Melissa, right? IT over the. Oh! I don't know if I high teed it. This, not this one, but it's the hole that looks like this. Hmm. Um, don't get drunk and throw up on your in your hands while you're playing. I mean, really, there's not many not. Don't hide your drugs. Share them. The real general thing is don't take everything super seriously and have a good time. Okay, I'll say one of the things that will make you a pariah in the community quite quick will be, yeah, don't be Captain Chaos, right? Don't put shit. Don't try to put shit on the trackballs because you do it at home, something like that. And one of the things that I think would that will ostracize you right away is if you get into a money game and then say you're not paying at the end of it. I'm telling you right now, most of it, if you get into a game that you shouldn't be in, somebody will tell you right away. Most of the top guys will basically not do that. Um, but even if you do, most of us at the end of a game won't try to collect all of the money. But if you try to walk away and say you're not paying, that will piss people off. It doesn't happen very often, if ever, but it has before, and I don't think I've seen those people around before anymore. And then the other thing is, don't hesitate to ask people to play. Like seriously, don't sit back because you don't think you're good enough to play in a game. Uh, be outgoing. Talk to anybody you want to. There's nobody that's fucking huge dicks. Well, I wouldn't say nobody, but everybody will play a game with you. So I guess don't be shy. It's more don'ts. There's not a lot of do's. But do get into every game you could get into. I mean, there is a theory for you to get into money games and take your lumps because we've all had to do it. But like I said, the lumps won't be too bad. I totally missed it. No, I think I just lined that one up well that time. I think I was just lining up the wind on the last game. Does anybody else think Deebo Samuel and DK Metcalf are going to end up being like the two best wide receivers in football in the next 5 years? Yeah, DK Samuel is probably going to be the best wide receiver of all time. To me, he's Calvin Johnson with speed. I wish Julio would stay healthier, to be honest. God, I think he's better than To, man. Isn't he 6'4"? So that's an inch or two taller than To. And I think he's already better than To. That's bad. That's real bad. Ooh, stop. Thank you. No, Tyreek Hill won't make it his whole career, dude. Whether it's injury or arrest, that guy's going to be out of the league. He's going to do something stupid. Ah, Allen Robinson has clearly lost a step since the knee injury. He's still great possession receiver, but it's just amazing how much of a gimme 28 Baja is. It really is up there for being one of the easiest cores of all time. AJ Brown can be nasty too. He's another man child type out there. It's weird how much bigger and stronger wide receivers are getting, and they're still not losing speed. Now let's take a shot at Celtic. I haven't played this in a while. That there? No. And I don't know if Tyreek Hill is good because Tyreek Hill's good, or is it good because that offense is just that good? Well, okay. First off, Joey, I think grabbers are a ball that should be gone. You shouldn't be using those anymore. You want to? Okay. The grabber bounce, it's different than any bounce that any other ball has, right? I think maybe darts and razors are kind of similar, but that low bounce will kind of affect you in quite a few shots. Uh, if you want to play a ball, the ball that if it were me starting out, I go to Titans right now. You get more spin, more distance, same height, and you get used to the standard bounce, right? You get used to having the standard bounce. Now, the problem, I was a grabbers guy full on board, right? Played them constantly. Until, and I liked that low bounce, right? I liked the low bounce on grabbers until I realized that, that was the year of Agave, was the last year I played them. So 2018, right? Is that 18 or no, 2019? That low bounce with that caused you never to be able to drive hole one. When So I switched to Barrage that year, which had a normal bounce, a little less spin than grabbers, and then hole one was drivable all the time. Well, then in 2020, Titans came out, right? Or is that 21? 21 was Titans? I can't remember. No, 20. 20 they came out. And what I found with Titans is they are Barrage with normal spin. So they're the second longest ball. They're the second longest ball in the game besides for streaks and other glitchy balls that you can do like arrows and straight shot. So standard swing balls, they're the second longest ball. Hi, Jason. So I get more distance, better spin than grabbers. I mean, there's what not to like about them. Now, stouts they'll stunt your growth in Golden Tee, right? They'll stunt your game. They're the most consistent and easiest balls to play. In fact, a lot of times they're the longest ball in Golden Tee, but there are other times where the distance is a little bit short, then you won't be able to get it. The half wind is a huge advantage. But in general, though, the half wind is great, but like I said, stunts your growth completely. You don't learn how to turn right twice on a shot and hit it straight. Like you don't learn these kind of shots and figuring out how the wind does. You don't lose your cut. You don't learn your cuts the way they're supposed to. Now, once you get supremely comfortable with your cuts and your distances and you're consistent with your thumb shots, when you take your stouts into play, you're super consistent. And it gives you a lot of options to just blindly attack pins on shots that other balls you're really playing to stick a green. And that'll probably be the biggest change that I had with stouts compared to any other ball is there were a lot of shots with the other balls where I'm playing it to stick it. When I'm playing it with stouts, I'm going to hole it out. Whether that's always the right thing to do or not, it's probably not. But it can help you score. Now, my best rounds have pretty much always been with Titans. More of Titans or grabbers or things like that. With the normal wind playing balls. So I can't say I shot the 35 on Powell with Titans, but I shot the 51 on the break the scoreboard with Stouts. And I'll tell you what, that break the scoreboard without Stouts would have been immensely harder. I mean, it would have been much harder. Well, then they'll get it this week. Yeah, that was the last game of the night, Dan. You'll see me start playing a bit more commercial. As much as I don't like being in a bar by myself, I gotta start. Oh shit! I just screwed this up. I might be there. Let's see. Nope, nope, not now that everything's heavy rough off of fairways now. All right, let's make this heavy rough. You can switch with just a course. It's not optimum, and honestly, well, my bar is closed, not from COVID necessarily. They can stay open right now with COVID. That wasn't it, but when we had the derecho, like the whole half of the bar got ripped off, so, and the roof got ripped off too. So they're not open to the public right now. There's a lot of things. Like, I mean, my impression of stouts, they're not cheating by any means. They're in the game. Play them if you want. I don't think they're bad or good for the game, but whatever, they're fine. I think they should be dumbed down a little bit. Distance of them is a little too long. That's really it. They're just too long. They shouldn't go as far as they do. When we played that whole stock balls thing just now, stouts go farther than stock balls by a long shot. That's really it. Um, yeah, a couple people did. The only course I ever changed on, I was playing Castleshire with Titan. No, I know it wasn't, but other people still are asking the question, so I'll just answer it normally. I know Jay. That's terrible. See, like, why is this all heavy rough everywhere? This course was never all heavy rough, and I can't make those little chips. I got to figure that out. The little right chips have always gotten me, and now it's even worse, and I don't know why. Hey, somebody get Ethan a link to the Discord server so that he can join there, and then your shots will automatically get sent there. Ultra. Yeah, try to. I don't know if you can or not. I don't know if King unlocked it. I don't know how to unlock it from Restream. Nope, can't share it here. No, it's not. It gave just stars. At least on Restream it did. Did it give you stars on Twitch? God damn it. What a terrible game I just played. Yeah, it might be Restream that does it. And you know what? I wonder if I have a setting that I can change that. Hang on, let me see. Yeah, no, it only showed you. It's fine. It's Twitch blocking it. I'll have to have King. We'll have to open that up. I'll have King do it. That was a bad game. All right, we're gonna play these tournament ones, and let's see how bad I get smoked on them this week. At least the courses aren't At least the courses this time are at least 28 pars. All right, we got these two, and then Lippy Rocks. All right, perfect. We got a couple games left. Auburn Glen. Ah, that's fine. Let him watch porn. Good. Honestly, I think there's a setting that allows you to put it as long as you're subscribed, or you can then post. I think Corey would know better than me, and those I'd be fine with. Like, or in order to chat, you have to subscribe, some shit like that. God damn it! Why can't this be there perfectly? All right, we're gonna try it anyway. Not even close. I should be fine though, to be honest with you. It should. Nope, I'm in trouble. All right, don't hit a solid. Don't hit a solid. Praying for no solid tree. No, I haven't gone to the chiropractor. Uh-oh. Is that another Josh Allen touchdown? My God. Yeah, he's having a game. Mm. Oh, Hmm. Oh, my best draft pick in all my leagues was fucking James Robinson. I can never count the Patriots out, Jonathan. I can't. You can't. That skipped the top of that hill, didn't it? I needed that. I can't be missing strokes. It sucks because I knew I hated Mixon this year, and that trade I thought would be great, and it has actually done nothing for me. It didn't help me at all. The James Robinson trade. I mean, come on, could we have guessed that that guy would have been a top 4 running back in the NFL on that shitty of a team with that low of a pedigree? And he didn't win the job. He wasn't even on the roster. I think the bigger part about that one, Puff, is that what the hell? Raekwon Armstead has still got COVID symptoms and he's still out. That's crazy. Dude, that's worse. Staying dry here was worse. I'm in deep shit now. I'm fucked here. I don't think I've ever been here before. This is terrible. Wow, all that was just a bogey. Great. Fucking Christ. Ugh, this course can eat you up, guys. That felt like a lot worse than a bogey, though. That felt like that was a stroke limit. All right, we need like 3 hole outs now to get back to decent. Yeah, I'm still baffled. I'm still baffled with Jacksonville. How well that kid is playing. And honestly, I was thinking Josh Jacobs was going to be. I was confident after week 1, like, okay, dude, this guy's going to get the ball 30 times a game, and he's going to be incredible. And that fell apart pretty goddamn quick. Allen or Mayfield? What do you mean? Confused on the question. That's so weak. Well, that's a. If you're asking a question, I don't. If you're asking that question, I don't. I'm kind of confused if you understand football. That's not even a question to ask. I mean, if anybody took Baker Mayfield over Josh Allen right now, then that's kind of the dumbest thing I've seen in a long time. Of course, plugs now. Yeah, no, that's a terrible question. There is no question. There is no one, not a choice to be made there, dude. Oh, I love Baker Mayfield coming out. I still think he's going to be a decent NFL quarterback. I don't think he's bad at all. But I mean, Josh Allen is special. Like he's. I mean, we watched. He's special. He's a franchise quarterback. Baker Mayfield's a starter that you don't necessarily get to build a team around. Like you're not going out getting him and saying that's you got your guy. I have a feeling that even Cleveland's looking and going, okay, if we have a chance to get, let's say somehow Trevor Lawrence fell in their lap, would they take him? Absolutely. Um, Jonathan, I don't necessarily know about that yet, though. I don't know if he does have better weapons. I mean, no, not at all. Nope, we're set on these. I wish they would make changes to what I'm doing right now. My God, I am hitting bad shots. No, there isn't anything changing anytime soon. I mean, with the clubs and balls and games now, we're pretty good this year now, I think. Wow, guys, this course just ate my lunch, dude. I'm going to probably screw this up, too. I have a feeling I stroke limit this. That's the thing, though. Who's going to be available in free agency? This has been a really freaking good game so far. The football game, that is. I just watered that, didn't I? Wow. This has been trash-tastic. I'm going to be the bottom on this one for sure. An 18 with a 29 handicap. I just shot a plus 11 on that. That course can eat your lunch, though. Yeah, but going back to looking at Cleveland, I don't know if he has better weapons right now. Tight end, Austin Hooper is nothing special. There's not really any special tight ends on on Buffalo. I honestly, I would probably, other than the running backs, receivers wise, I'd probably take Buffalo's. I think Diggs is an absolute trash. I think he's a trash person, but he's playing fine. He made a lot of boneheaded plays for the Vikings, and he made a lot of stupid mistakes and cried a lot, and I thought it was a great move to get rid of him. But I'm looking at I don't mind Singletary. I don't mind Singletary, and Moss is not bad either. So I don't think he's actually in a negative category with his weapons for the Bills. Landry's a solid receiver. And to be quite honest, I don't know offensive line strengths or not. Whose offensive line is better? So I think it would come down to that for me. Whoever has the better offensive line there. Right, that's what I'm saying off the field now. No, OBJ does. I don't think that is the case with OBJ. I think he's actually been the consummate professional there. He should have blown up on that. He should have been blowing up being on that team and how they weren't getting him the ball or using him or anything. And he never did. He's been a fantastic pro on their team. I don't think I can clear it with the 9-wood on this. What is this shit? I'm playing pretty bad. I honestly thought I hit a really good ball there. Oh, come on. You're going to. Oh, I thought that was going to end up in the rough. I don't think. I hadn't thought about that at all. I don't know really anybody that's giving a shit about that. Be honest, does anybody here instantly said that did they even think about that when they think about OBJ? Well, guys, you got to see a watchdog timeout. All right, let's get my. Hey, Corey, can you clip this for me and send it to me on Messenger? Clip it through from when it happened to the when till we get to the green screen. I'm gonna send it directly to him. Oh, well, you can get from the reboot to how big of the clip? How big of a clip can you make? Because all I needed to get to is where it was showing the. I just wanted to see where the boot part of it talks about the watchdog. Yeah, this is 1 minute's fine. You already passed the part of the reboot. All right, I'll do it. I'll get to it later. What's the time at on the stream? Let's see if we can just do it that way. Actually, just can you have this set up still? No. Oh, here. All right, 50 minutes. Yeah, I got it. I got it. I got it. Oh, okay. Got you, Corey. Oh, wait. Did I say 50 minutes? No, an hour and 58 minutes. Whoops. An hour and 50 minutes. Whoops. I didn't see the hour part of that. Oh, on Twitch, yeah, and you're right, but I started Twitch later. I recorded it. I got it. I got it here. I'm wondering like what, and I was like, I forgot to turn on Twitch today, so I turned Twitch on later into the stream. Well, that's great. Oh well. All right, so I will be playing these. Give me one quick second here, guys. I'll be right back with you. Sorry for the quick delay there, guys. I'm back. All right, we got a couple more games to play, and then we'll get out of here. All right, we'll play this Monty one. Let me get my ass kicked by Lefty Rock real quick. I'm having a bad night. God, right when the person brought up going to the chiropractor, like the next shot I hit, now my back is killing me again, and I'm getting like the tingles in my arm again, and it hadn't hurt. It's from playing T. It hadn't hurt all weekend. I didn't play much this weekend, so. All right, we got a 3 in the face. We should be able to get this there. Let's see. I got it way out and I hit it. Oh, wow, that's not even close. All right, let's see if we can shush here. Oh, God. See, look at how bad my shushing is. All right, so I need to use a longer club on that. Dude, go. What do you mean? Fuck. Oh, cool. Thank you. All right, let's see. Got it. Thank you, sir. Let me get that off. Let me get that off. No, as long as it got to the part where we saw it going through the startup sequence, and really just to see what course and hole that is. I can give them the raw video too. That's fine. Man, I'm off. All right, we gotta get. I can't believe I was that short on that. That wasn't even close to driving that. Driving too, and that looked like the distance was there. And I caught it. I mean, I caught that. I caught that. I caught that C3 good. Okay, guys, when you're on this spot, if it gets to cliff, that's a putt. If it stops, there's another spot in there that it shows heavy rough, and that comes off dead. Someone, somebody, someone. Wow, that was dumb too. What am I doing? Well, it gave me a hole out. Oh, eat shit! Hey, Kirk, no problem. Did you get in touch with IT and are you good now? Okay, you're talking about going to the chiropractor. Yeah, I got it. I got it now. I put it all together now. Dude, Debo is really good. Jesus. Mm. Yeah, I'm not that impressed with my game tonight. All right. We gotta stick this for sure. Screw this up, your day's done. So no, you're not up and running then, huh? Right now I'm doing it's a Lucas Graham station on Amazon. Dude, I miss this island like every time I go for it. Well, I try. I wish I was more successful, but I might have made that. Hmm. Feeling good, like I should. Hmm. Well, you're real close. You got at least you got the USB set up fine. It's really once their end gets updated, you're fine then. Oh God. The pups are upstairs. They probably went. The wife went to bed already, so they probably followed her. So they're a couple floors up. God, I hate when the wind's left or right on this. Yeah, you can. I mean, a lot of it is related to it. But hi, Rodney. How are you, buddy? Oh, come on. Yeah, that one was there. My God, that felt too good. Come on, do it here then. Do it here instead. Yeah, stouts make this hole way too easy. It's really nice. I mean, that would probably take a big poke to get that there without stouts. Hmm. All right, I think I got one game left. I think we're gonna try to do the. I'm gonna try to do that. My ultimate balls on Wednesday. If we have it worked out by then, if we figure out what we want to do with it, I'm gonna come up with some kind of a contest too. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. I'll play the part 3 tonight too. All right, we're gonna shoot a 30 this game to end the night. Put that in the sand. Give us a good look coming in. Nope, didn't get it out. I haven't aced it yet. I smoked a ham. I smoked a turkey, and honestly, turkey was good. I'm not a big turkey fan anyway. Well, so the DNFs happened on those games because that was the events contest, right? It's your best 5 scores through the entire week, and if you really, I need it to be better than par game. So if I miss a shot, there's no suds in it. Like I need to get to now. These ones I won't DNF very often unless they're really bad. Yeah, the events is the only time. And really, I've got right now I have 329s on this one and 230s. So if I'm and 29 is par if everything's drivable. So let's say I at least let's say that one is a drivable. If I miss a stroke after that, now I have to hold out 3 times to get to a number that of a score I'm going to keep. It's not worth playing through. All right, this has got a chance of going in. That's how we do it. That's how it happens on the word of mouth. You call your shot and you jar it. Okay. No, I like turkey. I like turkey sandwiches, but not turkey breasts or anything. I like it when it's sliced good like that. Yes, but that is how you do it. When you tell Pound Town to open up the doors and you're coming in, that was moist. That was moist like my Thanksgiving ham and turkeys were, and they were moist. I said I'm called the 30 on this. On the guys forever. God damn it. That's a bad effort. Oh. All right, we're gonna have a whole lot here too. I think. Maybe, maybe. I think I got it. Ah! Oh God, the Brussels sprouts were unbelievable. I seriously, we ended up eating Brussels sprouts and stuffing, dude. The Brussels sprouts were amazing, and I never thought I'd be saying that. Oh yeah, I mean, like seriously, they were. I mean, I was eating them as just like as a snack. I made them the next day too because I had a bunch of leftover bacon. Unbelievable, dude. I mean, I guess I could probably cook shit in bacon fat and it would be delicious, but well, we can't really give out that kind of information yet. It's pretty big though. It is hands down the biggest thing that has happened since I've played Golden Tee, and that's since pretty much close to the beginning. We're gonna try to line this up. What? A direct upgrade from 2019 to 2021. I don't understand what that even means. A direct upgrade. I mean, you can upgrade from 2019 to 2021, but you still are basically upgraded to 2020 and then 2021 at the same time. Nope, nothing like that. It's not that at all. There is no live head to head yet, no peer to peer yet. Dude, do those cactuses look like they're in play this time? It would be, and like everything else, they don't have the manpower for it. Okay, this is not where I wanted this ball. Uh, Put it this way: there's so much potential in this that there's so much potential that I mean, it could be game changing for all of them. I do, and now this set I'm using on this course is my bag. My standard bag, right? And I'll play this on majority of all courses. How do I want to play this? And I think I have them here. I need King to do it. Oh, let's see. Hang on a second. Wait, maybe I have it. Maybe I have this put up, but I don't know how to do it. No. I'll get my bags up there. Shit. Now I can't find out where I put that. Oh, there it is. Good. That was a really weak effort. um, Jonathan, you could say that. I think it's a little bit different than that, than a sponsorship, and a little bit better. And do I know? Oh, I absolutely know what the announcement is. All right, one more. I got this part three, and then I'm going to call it a night. I started picking it up a little bit though. All right, we got part three. We're playing it with stouts. I'm calling a 20 under here. We're going to get a two better and win this one. I got to make up for the trash that I've done all night. Okay, so like that, Joey. So my standard bag, it is the 8.5 driver, the 10.5 290 driver. It's the older one that's on there on the app. Then we have no it. Well, I mean, some of the see. Okay, let's look at these right now for Joey. We'll look at them this way rather than speak them out. All right, so if you look, but this is my standard bag. This I'll use on pretty much every course. If you see the other ones, I have a couple other bags that I use for a couple of different things. But this is going to be my standard bag. You can get a clip of that or look at it right there. Um, then Juniper bag. I don't even think I have this assigned anymore, but I changed this one out because I needed the 8 wood and the 9 wood rather than before I had a 7 wood, 9 wood. But there's one hole that the 7 wood doesn't clear a rock, but the 8 wood does. So I needed that in there. And then I have a sand wedge rather than my regular G wedge. And that's just because there's a couple bunkers you can't get out of without it. I have a couple courses that will basically make my bag have an O bird in it instead of the zero hybrid. Instead of oh yeah, no, I wouldn't. I most likely wouldn't. But actually, it might be useful still because as we saw, it will turn on. It cuts a little bit harder, and the hole that I'm thinking of it would probably that 6 yards directional would make a difference sometime. So I might that one. I don't need any of the other clubs though, so that's it's not like I'm hurting myself too bad there. What was I doing? Oh, this is a par three. So if you look the par three bag, we'll look at this one too. My par three bag. Oh, it doesn't let me show it because it's on the bag right now. So we'll go back this way. We'll go. Okay. So the par three bag, if you look, I got rid of one of the drivers because you just there's not par threes that you ever really need anything longer on it. But I added a pitching wedge sand wedge combo because par threes I'm more than likely are going to get clubs. You can get holes in between that distance. So like here, it's easier for me to have the sand wedge, but even the sand wedge is going to suck here. God, I thought I nutted that. Come on. Okay, okay. Thumb that straight. What do you mean? They do have a chipper. Oh, you mean in the caddy version? You mean right? They do have a chipper ends. Oh, anytime, Jerry. No, it's not. You're right. It isn't the same. And frankly, no one would carry it because it's never like it's too important to have another club. Mm. God damn. Okay. God, I'm feeling like these are all so close to dropping. All right. I didn't think that was going to cut enough with that. Shit. We got to start doing something. 18s don't typically do well in this. Oh, that's not pretty. That was basically a layup. I didn't want to go over the back edge. All that could do is ruin a game. God damn, another rough one here. All right, we're going to go aggressive at it, though, and see if we can get it up there. And I pushed it left. Shit. Mm. God! Just a click or two off tonight. Better. God, right on it. God! It feels so worth it all. Everything. I didn't notice anything weird. That one, I. That one feels like it shouldn't have stopped. That should have trickled down. All right, we're gonna get goofy here. See, I wanted backspin on that. No, I know, but I don't think there's been a shot in this game that didn't do what I thought it was gonna do. Oh yeah, your comment was 2 holes early. Yes, absolutely. If I wanted to, I wanted to hit that with nothing, but I mean, I got a decent amount of points now. I think I think a clean round with this many will get me paid back. Especially if I can do something special here. What's on your mind? Oh, good man. Joey, now do you have a home edition? I don't have any more invites. I'll ask it. I'll ask. I'll wait for him. We'll talk to Joey for a minute. Get to know him a little better, and I'll play another event. That's weird that since the reboot, I still haven't gotten back on without a forced call. Generally, it's like 1 or 2 games, but that's free. Ah, so where you're from? Are you still able to get out and play? See, for me, to be quite honest, like not playing, like I never would have bought a machine because going out to the like playing at home, I make less money than playing at the bar. So it's kind of a little bit, backwards. Like everybody was always asking, like, do you have a machine at home? And I'd be like, no, it costs me. If I'm returning it, if let's say I average 650 back every game I play, and I pay 250 a game at the bar, well, I'm making $4 a game. At home, if I played 30 games, like I've never made any money. It's a little different for. That's why you don't see a lot of the top tier guys with machines. Now you can play invites and stuff, but for me, it's a little bit tougher to get invites. So really, this machine is really here just to stream with. It's basic premise. Yeah, and you don't regret the decision, do you, Conwell? All right, we're gonna let this thing trickle. It'll be all right. Oh, Schuster, you bum. No, it's a good purchase. I like having the machine at home too. It's just the point was I just never would have. I never would have. As though I was. Yeah, I think I'm gonna say. Wait, let's see what happens if they're announcing on the first. No way. All right, that's it. See, like Joey, I'm DNF in this because even if I hold this out, right? Let's see if I can. Even if I make this, I still need to make like quite a few more. It's just the odds aren't in my favor anymore, so I waste $1 and I'll move on to the next one. But I'm calling it a night, guys. Pleasure having you. We'll stream. We're gonna definitely stream tomorrow or Wednesday and Friday for sure. So we will see you guys then. Check in. Make sure you like, subscribe. gt.live/tip the mouth. If anybody's interested in sending out a little something, we can always use anything to do more things with the stream and let me eat. But otherwise, word of mouth. We'll see you guys Friday or Wednesday.